Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Farmer Jolly and this is our Let's Play series on Court Farm. You're joining us in July at about 5 in the morning. We're just getting back from selling the soybeans. We got about 50,000 from them. The fast track is currently being repaired. The Massey needs to be repaired and so does the Kubota, but if I just jump into the map you can see all of our fields 92, 109, 59, CP1 and 57 are ready to be harvested. So the plan I think is harvest CP1, then get straight into 57, get that done. While the combine is harvesting 57, we will get this being ploughed up, move the combine then into 59 and the plough into 57, and we will start, hopefully, seeding oats into the fields, and all 5 of them will be oats. So, without further hesitation, let's get ourselves set up. We do, I've just realised, need to use a tractor to get the header trailer out. So we'll use the Massey. Even though this thing needs to be repaired, it's still firing up first time. And so far it hasn't stalled either. So let's go and get ourselves all set up. I'm going to say it shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long to get set and ready to go. It's probably going to take quite a long time to actually harvest, as there are these 5 massive fields. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but we will give it our best shot of getting hitched up to the header and in. Might need to back into that cow pasture. Yeah, we're going to need to, so let's open that gate. There we go. I don't think we're going to fit into the gate either. Okay. Ooh. Close enough. Wriggle through there. I've not thought this through. Probably should have positioned the trailer in a better position when that's why I can't. There we go, we can get it. Because the problem is I don't want to destroy any of our crops. I should be able to come a little bit closer now. Getting it past this tractor is going to be an interesting challenge. But we are nearly there. Am I going to hit that ball? Okay, we are past. Let's get this unfolded. Fire it up. And let's crack on. I don't think we can get straw. Oh, we can get straw, and we don't have a baler. I returned the forage wagon. I think we will keep the straw because we're going to get, hopefully, it will be able to get us some extra money in. So that's another step that we're going to have to get done. This is going to be a very, very busy episode. Oh, and crashed. Let's try and get around this tree. There we go. Right, we're off. We should be okay now. So if I come into the cab, there we go. So let's turn that camera on and we can do some in-cab work. I've got my sim dashboard all set up and working so I can see how full the combine is without having the HUD on. So let's get this field done. Welcome back from that time lapse. So the combine is nearly finished, and as you can see we've begun ploughing already. I very quickly into that time lapse decided against the straw just because we would have had to have leased something to be able to collect it all, and it was going to be another big step, and we've not really got many tractors because the JCB is being worked on, and in the last episode the Kubota kept stalling just going up a hill, so I don't think they're going to be able to be used. The truck is basically turned into our unloading trailer. Even though it's not the best time to sell linseed, we're unloading directly into the truck, and as soon as the combine is done, which I think that's its last pass, we will unload it and move it on into the field to our left and get that set up on a worker. It's going to be a busy episode. The JCB I think is going to be done at about 2:30 and we're currently at 7:20. So I think it took about, in game, 2 hours to harvest this field, which isn't too bad, but it's also not the biggest field. I think we've got, it could even be the smallest field. Let's just get this all turned round and neaten the edge up here. Actually, what we'll do is let's jump into the combine. Go and empty it. There is 46% in the hopper. So we can quickly unload this. $15 and empty. Right. And we're moving straight on. What field is this? Ooh, there's a tree. No further forward with the number of the field, but there is a tree there. Right. Let's get set up. Course player's updated, so I've got no clue. I think it's all pretty much. Actually, let's just double check what size header we are running. 8.5. Okay, so that was correct. So we'll redo that. Probably put it to there. We'll go 3 headlands. That might come in handy for our field 92. That's a new thing. Start work on the headlands. There's a lot more features. We're just going to leave it like that. There we go. And then start from the first waypoint. And you've stopped. Why? Are you going to go for me? Or are you set so that you don't damage any? I know you're moving. What? I don't know why you're going backwards. We'll just is it set to not run over any crops? I don't really know what it's doing, but it's going to the start. Right, let's move this out of the way. So, right, just park here for now. And then I want to continue straight just to give me a nice edge, and then I'll quickly plough the stuff to the left, come back round and get straight and set it off on a worker. we won't use courseplay for this, but just a normal worker. I forgot this takes forever going uphill. So I think this episode definitely, and probably even the next, is going to be quite harvest, or quite a lot on harvest, just because we've got so much that we need to do. We will, before the end of this episode, go over to the flour mill, so not the flour mill, the bakery, and just see how everything's looking over there, because I've not been over there since we actually purchased it in the last episode. So let's get positioned. That should do. There we go. So that's underway. Brilliant, the combine has now started. So it's got about 45 minutes it's going to take to do this. I don't need you to be doing the straw. Is there a setting that I can change this? Oh, that's the wrong way around. There we go. There we go, right. So this whole time it's been set wrong. So it now won't lift the header early. It will lift the header late and lower the header early, which means it shouldn't miss anything. We're going to have to keep an eye on when it's full. It's got about 30% already. But we can actually hide the path. Right. What else do we need to do? Nothing in there that we need. How much power does the seeder need? 120. No, I was tempted to lease another tractor, but I don't think we need to. We're doing alright. We might struggle with where I park the lorry. Let's just watch. It isn't touching the field, but it's whether the combine is going to hit it. Nope, we're not unloading just yet. Although we have the 50% already. I don't even think we're going to get one headland in. And yeah, that's doing okay. So let's just have a quick look at the map. So this field is nearly done. We've got to seed it, which shouldn't take too long. We might try the Kubota, but the fast track should be ready soon. As soon as this has got a fair chunk done, we will set the plough off. Just thinking, because the plough is about 0.5 of a metre wider than the header. I forgot the word. So we'll have to reset it up and do 2 headlands and hope that it matches. Or we just wait. That might be our safest option. And then we will move the combine over into field 59. That shouldn't take too long, because I don't actually know how big these fields are. Can't tell with that. But that is a 1.8 hectare. And this is 4.35. So this is definitely our biggest field. So yeah, once 57 is done, we'll go into 59. And then work over into 109 and get ourselves finally into field 92. Now, technically we do have 3 months that we can be harvesting the linseed, but I don't want to wait that long. We can't actually plant the oats until September, which does buy us some time. We're going for the oats because they give us the most to turn into flour, and that's full. So let's just run over there with the lorry, which isn't even half full. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. It's 43-ish% full from just that little field. Hopefully that's a good sign, because we could do with some good money coming in if we want to get these loans paid off. So I did do a headland. Right, let's just pull under, and you're going to go. So I use my gears to try and match the speeds and keep my foot flat on the accelerator. And at the same time I need to keep an eye on that. So that to me looks as if the combine is empty. So once we get up here, there we go. And we'll just stop here. Right. We are doing good. Let's jump over to the bakery and see how it's all looking down here. Okay, so we have 3 pallets of bread. Let's pull up the HUD. 3 pallets of bread. And I did, in the last episode, or at the end of the last episode, upgrade both the factories. So we've got 25,000 litres of bread. How much is that going to give us? Bread. If we sell it in January, we will get £95,000 just from this bread. And that was all from, was it 40 to 50,000 litres of crops? So 40 to 50,000 litres of crops, and so not even a full trailer load, and we are aiming to have multiple trailer loads that we can take over. So the bread should hopefully be able to get us out of this loan. We still owe about nearly £500,000, and if I come right to the top, we could also, I was looking at whether we could lease a field that's got oats or something in. So we've got 4 fields that are leased. I think 42, and I think they're farmlands. Let's just have a quick look. 42 and where's my mouse gone? 42 and 133. There we go, mouse. 42, 133. So 133 is our farmland, and 42 is that for the path. So we could look at buying them all as well, because that is costing us money. What are these? 192 and 193. 192. Where's 192? I found 193. I'm 191, 193, 95, 94. I don't understand. Ah, there. Oh, the bakery. Okay, that's fine. That makes more sense. So this is now done. And it's going to start straight away, yes. How is... So the combine is now on the 3rd headland. And let's just have a quick look. What speed's the combine doing? The combine can do 6 miles an hour, sorry. So if we lower this down to about 5, we're just going to have to keep an eye on it. But let's give it a quick go. So zoom in, set the target position and the field position. That's 9. We want 2 headlands. Start work on headland. And then we want the sharp corners. I am going to wait. I'm going to leave it here because I think the combine might be set to lands, in which case we're going to have a problem. So we will shut down the Massey, and I think we're going to call it there for this episode. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. We will jump into the lorry and go and unload quickly. But no, thank you very much for watching this episode. As always, I really do hope you've enjoyed watching them. If you have, it would mean a lot if you'd be able to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And hopefully we'll see you back here for the next episode. Bye for now.